Hello, everyone. I hope you are all well, and good to see you all. It's great to be back to do a quiz again with you all, and I want to know how you're all feeling, really, because it's been a funny old few weeks, hasn't it, since we were last doing this all together. So in the comments, just let us know right now how you're all feeling in one word. Just sum it up in one word. I don't know. I hope you're all very well, and I hope that we can all have a bit of fun now with the quiz, and I hope you're all brushed up with your Wolford knowledge. As you know, this is the Prince Albert takeover, so these are all going to be related to questions about pride and gay characters and gay storylines and so on and so forth, and hopefully you will all be able to get the top score yet again of 30 out of 30. Just to go through all the rounds with you, as usual, we have Wolford Knowledge, part 1, which is a multiple choice question. Then you've got Mitchell Mash, Doc Cotton's Connection Game, Sharon Watts' Last Orders, Martin's 5 a Day, and then we finish with Wolford Knowledge part 2, which is when you need to know the answer without any of the multiple choice questions. Answers, sorry. So Amina is feeling proud. Good on you, Amina. You should feel proud. Chloe's fine. Fine. It's good to be fine. And Jessie is mediocre. Oh, Jessie, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can all cheer you up on here. Ben is here also. He's hiding on the opposite side of this camera. He's going to be doing like media bits and pieces and stuff like that. So if you...
Hello.
There he is. So if you want to send any posts in or any photos of yourself playing along, then do it on our Twitter. You can find us at Wolford Weekly, and on Instagram is at Wolford Weekly, and Facebook is Wolford Weekly Podcast. That's our Facebook group, which is a fantastic community, and if you haven't joined yet, why not? Because it's so much fun, and we 100% recommend you do join in. Simone's feeling tired, so don't worry, Simone, you don't need to think too hard. As I say, this quiz is a bit of fun. We have 6 rounds, 30 points in total to be won. I will say at the beginning of each round how many points you can win. You need to keep the score for yourself, and it's probably a bit handy for some of the rounds to have a pencil and a piece of paper or pen with you as well, just because you might need to write down some ideas as you're going along. Okay? Just give you a couple more seconds just to get yourself sorted and settled in and ready. Hopefully you've all got a cup of tea. I know you certainly have. Thank you. I'm glad someone spotted the headband. I'm a big fan of this headband too. I bought it for a video and I haven't used it yet, so I thought I'd use it now. Since it is Pride Month and we should all be here. And Ben is in the chat, so if you do want to have a chat with Ben, if you're literally only here to speak to Ben, because I know a lot of you are big Ben fans, then just go and talk to him on the chat.
I've got
just
a lot
there.
of enemies as well, though.
Yes. Anyone who, I'm sure you guys all listen to the podcast, and Ben's opinions sometimes don't go quite as well as others' opinions on there, but it's all good fun, as it always should be. Right, so as I say, I think it's about time we get started. The first round is Wolford Knowledge. This is when I ask you a question, give you 4 alternative answers. You have to basically say which one's the right answer. If you want to give your answer in the chat, I always get this wrong. There we go. If you want to put your answer in the chat, then please do. If you want to keep the answer to yourself, it's not a worry. But as I say, it's all for fun. There's no prize at the end of this. It's just all a bit of fun and the pride of knowing that you joined in. So here we go. And you got about a minute to answer each question just because of the delay. And there's 8 possible points to be won on this round, on this game. So here we go. Here's the first question then. Let me just quickly get a couple of things sorted out. There we go. So the first question is, which of the following businesses has the Prince Albert building never been used for? Is it A, catering, B, a beauty salon, B, C, a bar, or D, a restaurant? Which of the following businesses has the Prince Albert building never been used for? Is it A, catering, B, a beauty salon, C, a bar, or D, a restaurant? What has it not been used for? Going to read out some comments while you're all having a think. Jessie Arts is having a chat with EastEnders Fan Forever. Hello EastEnders Fan Forever also, and hello Jessie. Claire says hello to Ben. EastEnders Fan Forever is a big Ballon fan, so that's all good to know. So you should hopefully do quite well with these questions. Which of the following businesses has Prince Albert never been used for? Is A, catering, B, a beauty salon, C, a bar, or D, a restaurant? As its primary use, I should say. Sean Askew says A, a success. It doesn't seem to do very well, that place. Right, which of the following businesses? It's not been, and that is, it's not been a restaurant. Obviously, it sells food, but it's always primarily been a bar or a beauty salon when it was Booties, or when Tanya was looking after it as well. And it was catering. It was Bill's Meal Machine. Ian Bill's Meal
Hattie.
with Hattie. Anyone watching the classic? Oh, thank you, Katrina. I will turn the music down. Thank you. Yeah, so it has been catering. So the answer is D, restaurant. Here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. I'm not having a lot of luck today with this. Here we go. Question number 2. Drag artist John Fisher befriends Sharon Watts when he performs at the Vic in 1986. Other than performing, what other job did he have? Was he A, a shop assistant, B, a kissogram, C, a stripper, or D, a teacher? Drag artist John Fisher befriends Sharon Watts when he performed several turns at the Queen Vic in 1986. But other than performing, what other job did he have? Was it A, shop assistant, B, kissogram, C, stripper, or D, teacher? You can't forget the Meal Machine. You cannot. Hello, cute Seamus. Morning from Tech Dallas. I wonder if you're the furthest person away from us. Anyone who's... let us know where you're all watching this from. Where are you watching this from? Dallas is a long way away. Ben's looking unsatisfied. Jaden, this is the headband. This is what all the... I'm kind of wearing it, to be honest with you, because I'm hiding my hair, because my hair is quite the mess. I'm sure everyone can understand that we've all not been able to get our haircuts, and it's not been very easy for that fact. Okay, great. So John Fisher was a drag artist, but he was also a kissogram. So if you said B, kissogram, give yourself a pat on the back because you got the question absolutely right. Here we go. Third question. Which newspaper had the headline EastBenders after the first gay kiss was broadcast on the soap? Is it A, The Sun, B, The Mirror, C, The Guardian, or D, The Times? Jaden, hi Jaden, you're from Glasgow. We're heading your neck of the woods very soon. Simone Francis from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia. Fantastic. Oh, Annie Mays from Edinburgh. Again, another... I was going to say, you can see our moving boxes just there. We're heading up there. We're going up to Scotland. We're off up there. We're very excited. Really looking forward to it, actually. Which newspaper had the headline EastBenders? Was it The Sun, The Mirror, The Guardian, or The Times? A, B, C, or D? You can put it up in the comments if you want to, or if you want to keep the answer to yourself, that's fine as well. Just keep it to yourself. Just keep a track on your score as you're going along. Marcus is from Germany. I've visited Germany once because there's an RAF base in Germany, and my uncle was a tally-ho and used to do all that piloting stuff. Which newspaper had the headline EastBenders after the first gay kiss? The newspaper was The Sun. So if you said A, The Sun, again, tick off another point. Which EastEnders actor dressed in drag for Lucy Rose's music video, Nebraska? And here's a little clue for you. So here is the actor, and who is he? Which actor dressed in drag in Lucy Rose's music video, Nebraska? Was it A, Danny Dyer, B, Matt D'Angelo, C, David Gadami, or D, James Bai?
It's David.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is meant to be Davood. I'm very sorry. I did.
Look at the arms.
That's my. This is my one a quiz. I always make one mistake a quiz. Hi Jaden, I think I gave you a shout out, but hello again Jaden. Jaden Bain, how are you doing? Wave at me as you pass through Manchester on the way to Scotland. Sean, we will. Love Manchester. Lovely part of the world is old Manchester.
Whose lovely arms are they?
Yeah, whose arms are they?
That's what I need for my reference.
And you still got it wrong. Is it Danny Dyer, Matt D'Angelo, Davood Gadami, or James Bai? I'm going to blame autocorrect for that. Lovely. That actor right there is, believe it or not, Danny Dyer. He performed in drag for the music video Nebraska. Go on YouTube. I strongly recommend it. It's a lovely song, actually. And it's a really funny video. Because it's Danny Dyer. And Danny Dyer just, for some reason, cracks me up every time. So if you said A, yet again, you get a point. Where does Sonia Fowler meet Naomi Julian before they become a couple? And that's my 2. Where does Sonia meet Naomi before they become a couple? Is it A, the Minute Mark, B, the park, C, at work, or D, at the Vic? Yeah, where do they meet? Hope you guys are keeping up with my questions, because clearly I'm not. Where does Sonia Fowler meet Naomi Julian before they become romantically involved? I've written here in front of me. At the Minute Mark, at the park, at work, or at the Vic? Yes, EastEnders cast card we are. We're going from the absolute south, where we are right now. And we're not going right up to the north. We're not going to the Shetland Islands or anything like that. But we are heading up to Scotland. Because we love Scotland. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely place. Do you work at EastEnders? No, we don't. But if you know someone who does, get them in touch. You can have a chat. Jesse, it doesn't matter if you're great, bad, mediocre at this game. It's all for fun. Just have a go, have a guess. Sonia met Naomi at work. It was when she was nursing, because Naomi was also a nurse. Here you go. Next question. What was the child's name what was the name of the child who was cared for by Arshad and Mariam Ahmed before becoming adopted by the gay couple Dan and Ashley? Was it A, Maisie, B, Tracy, C, Casey, or D, Daisy? What was the name of the child who, before being adopted by the gay couple Dan and Ashley, was fostered by Arshad and Mariam? Was it A, Maisie, B, Tracy, C, Casey, or D, Daisy? What made us decide to go to Scotland? I've wanted to go to Scotland for a little while, because when I went to Edinburgh when I was younger, I have amazing memories of there. And I convinced Ben to go up there a few months ago, just before lockdown happened. We went up to Scotland for a week, and we loved it so much. And the people were friendly, and yeah, we went. What was the Loch Lomond? We went around there, and we went through Glasgow. We found a barcade in Glasgow, which was really good, and yeah. So that's why we went. We just decided to pack up and do it while we're young.
And the south is very expensive.
And the south is very expensive, as Ben would say. Right, what was the name of the child who, before being adopted by a gay couple Dan, Ashley was fostered by Ashad and Miriam, and the child's name was D, Daisy. A lot of you got that, actually, which I'm very impressed with. I don't know why I'm so impressed by that, I just am. So if you said D, Daisy, you get yourself another point. Anyone who's just joining in, by the way, who's just logged in and seen that we're doing a quiz, it really doesn't matter if you're joining in halfway through. I mean, there will be a total score at the end if you want to total them up, but it's just all for fun. There's no big prize at the end of it, so just join in. It's absolutely not a problem at all. Just join in from now. And this next question, which is, whose friend kissed Tina Carter in the toilets of Bill's, that's before it became Wolford East, while they were both working as waitresses? Is it A, Carl Slater, B, Sonia Fowler, C, Johnny Carter, or D, Stephen Bill? Whose friend kissed Tina Carter in the toilets of Bill's while they were both working as waitresses?
How classy is the toilet? My type of girl.
I mean, Tina's not really known for class, is she? Because she got a tattoo of Magic Marv as well, so she's not known for her class. Whose friend kissed Tina and she liked it in the Bill's toilet? Was it Carl Slater, Sonia Fowler, Johnny Carter's friend, or Stephen Bill's friend? It's good to have a change. It is good to have a change, Shauna. Change is good as a rest, so they say. This is the penultimate question in this round. One more after this. And we'll well, I think people are being very guarded and keeping their scores to themselves, which I don't blame their answers to themselves, which is absolutely fine. However, if you said the answer as A, Carl Slater's friend, you're absolutely right. Her name was Sophie, and I think they met working in Burger King or something. My memory serves me right. Last question then in this round. In 2008, who said, "I'm as liberal as the next, but I do not condone public canoodling," after catching Christian sharing a kiss with Lee Thompson in the Square Gardens? Was it A, Peggy Mitchell, B, Pat Butcher, C, Dot Cotton, or D, Minty Peterson? Who said, "I'm as liberal as the next, but I do not condone public canoodling"? Peggy Mitchell, Pat Butcher, Dot Cotton, or Minty Peterson? That's a long question. Took me half the time to read it out. Last question though in this round before we go into the next one. Before we go into uncharted waters. How are you all doing? Don't forget you can, if you want to, you can post your answers in the chat box, but it's not mandatory. If you guys rather just keep them to yourself.
Post your answers, everyone.
Ben wants you to post the answers.
Yeah.
There we go, everyone's doing.
Someone else from Scotland there.
Yeah, A. McDougall 2 says the views in Scotland are second to none. So excited to welcome you guys to my homeland. Oh, great! I can't wait.
Send me a message.
I just realised I think you've been sending me pictures as well. Ben has been sending me pictures. I will try to get them up in a minute, guys. But we're going to finish this.
Here.
Oh, hello. How do you know that? I can't see them. Oh, Charlie's in. There he comes. So, in 2008, Who said, I'm Liverpool was the next, but I do not condone public canoodling after catching Christian Clark sharing a kiss with Lee Tomlinson in Square Gardens? Is it A. Peggy Mitchell, B. Pat Butcher, Dot Cotton, or Peter Peterson? And the answer is C. Dot Cotton. There she was, listening to music on her MP3 player. You're bombing this round. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it's all for fun. As I say, anyone who's just joined us, this is all for fun. There's no prize at the end of it. It's all just a bit of fun. But anyone who has been playing since the first round, there was 8 points total. How many points did you get? Post your scores quick to see how far you've got so far. The cat is cute, but it's also his tea time, and he's having a bit of a breakdown. I don't think you
Is he
can.
on a video, is it?
No, he's just out of shot. He's just there. He's
Someone's saying he's cute.
He came in through the door and he made a loud meow. Lovely. Okay, so while I'm waiting for you guys to post your scores and let us know how you're getting along, like I say, if you only just joined now, no problem at all. It's all for fun. So do let us know how you're getting along so far, though. The next round is Mitchell Mash. And it's even more fun when you lie about your score. You're absolutely right, Shauna. Sorry?
You can see the cat.
Well, I'll get the cat in a minute. You'll be all right. 6 for Simone Francis. Clara got 5. Kai Char's got 5. So again, if I pronounce your names wrong, I'm good at butchering names. Just let it pass. Hojack 00 got 8. Jack Wallace got 7. Excellent. Amina got 6. Joshua Green's got 2. EastEnders Castcard's got 6. Fantastic. Kai's changed her score to 8. Fantastic. Lovely. Next round then is Mitchell Mash. I will take 2 statements which the answer to both of them can be merged together to make one answer. So, for example, if I said a convenience store found on Bridge Street and an actor who played Mel Owen's husband, the answer would be Minute Mart and Martin Kemp. Then the answer would be you mashing them together and it would be Minute Martin Kemp. Okay? Does that make sense? It will make sense, don't you worry. Here we go. So here's the first one for you all to ponder over. So, club on Turpin Road owned by Kathy Bill and one half of the twins whose parents are Kat and Alfie. Get the 2 answers, smash them together, and then you'll have the answer, the complete answer. Gay club owned by Kathy Bill on Turpin Road and one half of the twins whose parents are Kat and Alfie.
Everyone who's playing right now has to subscribe and you get an extra bonus point. Subscribe to the channel and you get an extra bonus point.
There you go. Ben's saying you get an extra point.
Notifications come up.
Right, what have we got here? We've got some tweets. Ben, do you want to talk while I'm just kind of...
Hello, get out my pod.
How do you know they're on?
They're there. It's Prince Albert and Ernie, he said.
Oh, fantastic. Prince Albert and... Prince Albert, Prince... Okay. People always find... Yes, yes.
Navid. There he is.
I don't know.
Hello, Navid.
My chat's really slow and it's not keeping up.
No one understands this game.
People do understand the game. People are getting the answer right. It's just that unfortunately, they've got the right answer is there. Marcus has got the idea. Albert and Bernie. I mean, I'm going to accept that as well, to be fair. So yeah, the answer is the Prince Albert and Bert Moon. So it would be Prince Albert Moon, but I will accept Prince Albert and Ernie. Okay, so if you said either the Prince Albert Moon or the Prince Albert and Ernie, you get a point. All right, but at least you understand the game. That's the main thing, because we had a few teething troubles with this in the past. Right, next question. Common hashtag describing Ben and Callum, and a person who fells trees, and according to Monty Python, if you're one of these, you're okay.
What?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Common hashtag describing Ben and Callum, and a person who fells trees, and according to Monty Python, if you're one of these, you're okay.
Fells trees.
Fells trees.
What does that mean?
You cut down trees.
I see.
And according to Monty Python, you're okay if you're one of these. See, this is when Ben likes to. Anyone who listens to the podcast knows that Ben likes to basically cause as much trouble as he can when it comes to the games, and this is when he starts to join in because he's. Now we know how it is to be Ben. Hashtag Ballum. That's one half of it. Oh, yes. Well done, Ensom. Spot on. Good for you.
I don't get it.
Okay, right. So,
Oh, lots of people saying it now.
yeah. This is it.
Oh, lumberjack.
Yeah, Balumberjack. So there's no need for me to reveal the answer, but I will. So it's Ballum and Lumberjack. Smash them together. Do the Mitchell mash, and you got Balumberjack. Balumberjack.
You could
Well,
have just said like a sexy man with an axe and a shirt.
yeah, but it's more specific, the occupation as lumberjack. Well done, everyone who got that right. McDougall 2, Sydney Dunphy, Cameron Doherty, Marcus, Ensom, Quality Dan, Abby
Quality
Neville.
Dan gets a bonus point because he's just subscribed.
Yeah, if you subscribe, you get a bonus point to our channel.
Quality Dan.
Who said, now I know it's like to be, for what it's like for Ben to be with Alex. Do you hear the noise that I'm having to go through right now? Final question in this round. Symbol for pride in the LGBT community.
Happy Bill.
And only item worn by Frank during a secret meeting at Pat's door. Symbol for pride in the LGBTQ plus community, and only item worn by Frank during a secret meeting at Pat's door. Thanks for everyone who's joining in. I think this is the most number of people who have actually been watching the quiz, so it's fantastic. Thank you everyone who's joining in. If you've only just popped in, we're playing Mitchell Mash, but we're actually at the end of this round now. But basically, if you get two answers, push them together, and you make one answer. Sorry, Amin, you don't like this round, but this is the last question in this round, and we'll be moving on to probably the round that everyone absolutely hates next.
If you're already subscribed, you get a point, but don't lie, so I can see.
Here we go. I think everyone's getting the spirit of things. I was meant to be doing social pictures, and I still haven't. Okay, I think you guys all got him right. I'm just going to quickly find a social picture. I can't find one. Oh, this is annoying.
There's a lovely one of Quality Dan.
There is a lovely one of Quality Dan. That's the one I'm looking for. There we go. I'm going to get Quality Dan on the screen in a second. Right, so symbol for pride in the LGBT community, and only item worn by Frank when he was at Pat's door. You've all got it right. Yep, rainbow tie. So rainbow and bow tie, rainbow tie. Again, well done everyone who got that right. Again, give yourself a point. You got 3 points total in that round. If you could put a GIF in, you can put a sticker on if you wanted to, Amina. But just be aware that would cost you money. So, but there's that little box there on the chat thing with a $sign in it, and if you wanted to, you can put a sticker on the chat just to say how you're feeling. But that's
Anyone
up to you.
who gives me money gets a bonus point.
Yeah. Right, no, we can't be doing that. Right, here's a social picture. So this is Quality Dan, and he's joining in with the quiz. Thank you, Dan, for the tweet. He is He's got. She's got the same outfit as Frank has got on. I hope you're doing well, Quality Dan. You seem to be doing quite well. From what I see, the answers you're posting on the chat seem to be showing that you're doing very well. However, we'll soon put a stop to that because it's time for Doc Cotton's Connection game, the game that no one asked for. So I will give you up to 3 clues, and you must find the sequence and what the 4th clue is. The less clues you need, the more points you get. I'll tell you how many points each time we get to it. And you also get an extra point if you can guess what the sequence is. So if that all makes sense, we're going to get the ball rolling now and get started. So here we go. So first clue is Saeed Masood and Christian Clark. What's the connection and the 4th clue in this sequence? So you need to guess, and if you get that right now, you get 3 points. What's the connection and the 4th clue in this sequence? Dan, you're getting a lot of fan on the chat here. Oh, Dan, don't be shy. Step up. Saeed Masood with Christian Clark is the first clue. Get 3 points if you can guess what the 4th clue is in the sequence and what the sequence actually is. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds to see if anyone can get this or wants to put a stab in the dark. Amina says men. That's true. I think that's... I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, so I think we've gone a bit quiet, so I'll put up another clue. Next clue: Ben Mitchell with Duncan Willis. If you get the 4th clue and the sequence now, you get 2 points. Ben Mitchell with Duncan Willis. What's the 4th clue for 2 points and the sequence for an extra bonus point? Saeed Masood with Christian Clark is the first clue. Ben Mitchell with Duncan Willis is the second clue. Everyone has been distracted by Dan's photo. Dan, you're a lucky man. You're getting a lot of love on here. Gonna have to get someone else up on here now to stop the bias. Right. It's very quiet. Boxing. Yes, they that's how they met. Going back a bit, Q-Chamis, you're right. We're going back a little bit. People using all their brain cells. What's the 4th in the clue? Let's try this next one then. So the 3rd in the sequence is Bernie Taylor with Tiff Butcher. So the first is a sequence. The first is Saeed Masood with Christian Clark.
What is this?
The second is Ben Mitchell with Duncan Willis. The 3rd is Bernie Taylor with Tiff Butcher. So first times, Navood. You're very close.
Navid.
Sorry, Navid. I apologise.
I'm mixing up Kush
because I'm thinking of Kush.
and
Dan. First kiss, Cara. Yes, you're getting it. You're getting it. So what would be the 4th in the sequence? So the connection and the 4th in the sequence. Oh, I think someone's got it. Oh, Ben just ran out the door. I just saw. Right, yep. You've got it. Here we go then. So the answer was that the characters first kissed to their recipient before they came out. And so the 4th in the sequence was Callum Highway with Ben Mitchell. The Quality Dan, he's not just a pretty face. He also was the first to get the sequence. So well done. You get a point for that and for the 4th sequence as well. So you get 2 points there if you can get the sequence and you got the 4th clue as well. People realise they're LGBT. Yep, Abby, that'll do. Yep, it's before they came out. We're all thinking of Kush. we are. There you go. Well done, everyone. That is a tricky round and everyone tends to not enjoy it very much. But once it's there, it clicks, you kind of work it out. There you go. So if you got the 4th clue and the sequence, you get 2 points in that round. Because I don't think anyone got it before the 3rd clue was given. So there we go. Good. Right, another social picture now. We have this one from Alistair Avery, who messaged us on our Facebook group. Good morning from Texas. I believe that's Marcus, isn't it then? I think. Is that you, Marcus, I think, on the chat? I think you have told me this before, so I do apologise if I'm getting that wrong. But yeah, there you go. There's another shout out. That's on our Facebook group. Get ready for a surprise that you've never... Get ready for a rude awakening. Here he is.
Just fed the cat.
Yeah, that's why there's no noise coming from the background of the cat anymore.
The cat has been fed, everyone.
How are you guys all getting along? We'll do a score update in a minute, but before we do that, and thank you everyone. My goodness, the numbers, not to toot our own horn, but put a feather in our cap, but most we've ever had joining in today. So thank you so much. And if you've only just joined, it doesn't matter. We still got another
Brittany's here.
3 rounds to go. But don't forget to say hello.
Spears is here. If you...
Yeah, Brittany,
Bye.
and an eagle.
I'm off. Bye.
Bye, Paul. Oh, sorry, Marcus. I beg your pardon. Great cup. It is a great cup. Oh, sorry, Cute Samus. I beg your pardon, Cute Samus. I knew. I'm so sorry. I'm bad enough at names. You should hear the recordings when we're doing the podcast. I just come out with all kinds of names coming out all over the place. Yeah, so if you've only just joined us, don't worry about it. He does look like Paul from S Club 7. You're not the first to say. He looks like
John Wake from Bake Off. I get that.
Yeah, or John Wake from Bake Off. He looks like John from S Club 7 now, not John from S Club 7 when he was young and fit.
Paul, you mean?
Paul. See? Can't do names.
Paul from John Wake from Bake Off.
John Wake from Bake Off. Anyway, next round. Let's quickly dig myself out of the hole. Sharon Watt's last orders. What I will show you is a list of character names, and you must put them in order of the specifications I give you. Okay, it's as simple as that. So you have a list of 4 character names and a order that I want you to put them in, and you just need to put that order, A, B, C, D, depending on what the order is. Simple as that. Much easier than Dots Connection Game. Here's the first list, and here's the first order. The list is Heather Trott, Paul Coker, Abby Branning, and Luke Browning. And starting with the earliest, put these characters in order of their first appearance. So A, Heather Trott, B, Paul Coker, C, Abby Branning, D, Luke Browning, and starting with the earliest, put these characters in order of their first appearance. Simple as that. It's so exciting to see so many people joining in. It's great, honestly. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Or if you're watching from America, which I know a lot of you are, thank you for joining us and interrupt your morning while you're having your cornflakes. So Heather Trott, Paul Coker, Abby Branning, Luke Browning. Put these in order of where they made their first appearance. You don't need to, if you want to put your answer in the chat, you don't need to put like the whole names in. Just do, well, people are doing it now. A, C, D, B. That's the kind of thing we want. And you get a point if you get this right. Fastest
question.
Yes, I should have actually said this. This is a bit of a tricky question because you have to remember that Luke Browning was introduced very early on in the 80s when his dad had the club. So, Wilmot Brown. So, the answer is DCAB because D, Luke Browning, was introduced on the 31st of March. C is Abby Branning on the 3rd of July. Heather Trott was 3rd on the 26th of June. And then Paul Coker on the 1st of June 2015.
Amina changed her answer there.
It doesn't matter. It's all for fun. It really doesn't matter. First,
R.I.P. Abby Branning.
Yes. First 5 News Series Travel Centre TV Network Norwich is possibly my favourite name I've ever seen on the chat. So hello to you. Right, next sequence then. Starting with the earliest, put these characters in order of their final appearance. I think you all saw that coming. Starting with the earliest, put these characters in the order of their final appearance. Same as before. A, Heather Trott. B, Paul Coker. C, Abby Branning. D, Luke Browning. R.I.P. Hev. Yeah, I know. Poor Heather. Killed in her prime. I think you might have all noticed that these are all characters that have died. But the very loose link. The final. Oh no, I haven't. The final appearance is when they were last seen on screen, not when they were last heard via a phone call or a voicemail or a series of flashbacks. Yeah, they're first as a main character as well. When they were last seen on screen as a main character. I should define that. So starting with the earliest, put these characters in order of their first appearance. Lovely. Loads of answers. I think you've all pretty much got the nail on the head. Just quickly give you the answer, which is A. Heather Trott. So Heather Trott was the first in the sequence, which was March 21st, 2012. She did make. This is why we had to do a stipulation. She was heard in a phone. Was it a voice? It's a tape recording. In the Lawn Duet on the 24th of December 2016. So technically, if you were going to define it as that, then Ghost Like Pat. Oh, I love that. I'll gush about that another day. So the order is A. Heather Trott, B. Paul Coker, D. Luke Browning, and then D, and then C. Sorry, Abby Branning. So if you said A, B, D, C, you're right, and you get yourself a point for that one as well. And well done, congratulations. Good. We won't do a point tally just yet. We'll probably do a point tally after the next round. And it's everyone's favourite round. We'll be playing Martin Fowler's 5 a day, which will pop the question up in a minute. But just in case you guys don't listen to the podcast or haven't done one of the quizzes yet, basically I will ask you a question or a statement, and you have to then just list 5 answers for that question or statement. There may be 5 exactly, there may be more than 5, but all we need is 5 to get 5 points. It's as simple as that. Superman Josh needs a return. Is that right, Ben?
Yeah, someone said they were thinking of Josh, not Luke.
There you go.
He needs to do some photocopying.
Josh. Did he?
Josh was Lauren.
I know he was who he was. I'm just thinking, did he? Did he? He didn't go with Lauren, did he? Lauren walked off.
No, yeah, she ditched him.
She ditched
at
him.
the funeral
Yeah.
of Abby.
So he could come back. He's probably still around.
Yeah.
I liked Fee.
Yeah, I like Fee too.
I actually quite liked all the Brownies. It's just a shame what they did to them. So here we go. So Martin Fowler's 5 a day. As I say, I'll give you a question or a statement, and you have to give me 5 answers relating to that statement or question. It's quite simple, quite easy. Here's the question. Name 5 children that are offsprings from a parent who is LGBTQ+, past or present. Easy peasy. Name 5 children that are offsprings from a parent who is LGBTQ+, past and present. And while you're all having a little think, I'm going to try and get another picture up, because I'm not very good at doing this, and hopefully I won't knock us off the live link. I mean, a little think. Name 5 children that are offsprings from a parent who is LGBTQ+, past and present. It's gone very quiet. Everyone's having a little think. Everyone's going on Wikipedia. Everyone's quickly. You got time, so don't worry. Right, I was doing something. So this is where I am. Yes. I got distracted. I'm looking at the messages. Right, this is from. You did tell me. This is from Kai or K, Kai. This is from Kai. This next picture coming up in a minute. I will pop it on there in a second. Time is up. How are you guys getting on? Very quiet.
A few coming.
Here we go. They are coming through now. I'll give you a couple more seconds so you can have another quick little think. If you did want to type your answers, you can, like I say, you can put them in the chat if you want to. If you want to keep it to yourself, not to worry. But this is questions worth up to 5 points. Okie dokie. So name 5 children that are offsprings from a parent who is LGBTQ+, past and present. I think some of these you might kick yourself on. I think you know these. You just, it's maybe not so obvious, perhaps. Just quickly go through a few of the answers actually the people have been putting through. Quality Dan said Lexi, Rebecca, Zaza, Abby, Yasmin. Does Karen's kids count? No.
Karen was faking it.
Yeah. Not really. Sydney says Lexi, Bex and Yasmin. Navid says Bex, Lexi, Saeed's kid. Yeah. Simon and Tiffany had a kid, question mark. I don't think they did.
Who know they are? Who's Simon?
Simon was the one who had... It's a question. Sorry, actually,
No,
I won't go any further than that.
No.
Okay, so anyway, these are the answers you could have had. You could have had Alex...
Tiffany only had Courtney as a kid.
Yeah, you could have had
Grant.
Alex Harkinson and Mary Harkinson, who were the son and daughter of Derek. Remember Derek? He was friends with Pauline. Pauline Fowler.
Yeah, their best friend.
Absolutely. GBF. Zaza Carter, Rebecca Bex Fowler, Yasmin Masood, Lexi Mitchell, and of course baby Abby Branning, because Stephen was bisexual too. But then once upon a time, but then they reconned that and suddenly made him like not, which was very odd. But technically, he was too. So there you go. That's all. There was a possible 7. You could got up to 5 points. Let us know how you got along. In fact, give us your point tally so far. So far, we've had 22 points available. How many have you got? How are you guys getting on? We're moving on to the last round now, which is obviously going to be the final round of Wolford Knowledge. But before we move on, how many points have you guys tallied so far out of 22? And while you're all having a little think, we're going to...
If you subscribe now, you get a bonus point.
Yes, and if you subscribe, you get a bonus point. If you... here we go. This is... Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's in the way. This is from Kai. I'm assuming it's Kai Char on the chat. If it is, hello. And this is them watching us and joining... No, I haven't. This is them watching us. This is me. This is during Dot's connection game. That's probably why they had the photograph. There you go. Look, double vision. Now I'm looking at myself. Yeah, there we go. So thank you for sending in the picture. I'm really not having a good day with this graphics system. Marcus has got 11. Jack has got 16. Good job, Jack. Sean has got 12. Hojack00 has got 19. Cute Samus. Hello, Cute Samus has got 15. Simone's got 16. McDougall 2 has got only 12. Only 12. 12's pretty respectable. That's not bad at all. Amelia's got 17. Clara's got 12. Chloe's got 9. Kai Char's got 20. So only lost 2 points. Very well done indeed. Okie dokie. So this is where you get the last 8 points then. Each one of the questions is worth a point, but no multiple choice this time. You need to know the answer just off the top of your head and just know what the answer is. You're not failing miserable, Julie. Failing miserably. You're not. You're doing. I'm failing miserably. If anyone's failing miserably, it's me. Okie dokie then. Abby's got 14, but you joined just before the mashup. Yeah, you get this. That's what I mean. It really doesn't matter. It's all for fun. All for the fun of the fair. Right, so Martin Fowl is not what we're playing. We're playing Wolford Knowledge. Here we go. Let's get on with it. The first question in part 2 of Wolford Knowledge is, during Wolford Pride, Whitney made t-shirts which had a rainbow and what slogan on them? During Wolford Pride, Whitney made t-shirts which had a rainbow and what slogan on them? Turn the music down a little bit, it's a bit loud. Sounds like A. McDougall 2 is having this kind of evening I'm having. My head's not playing straight either. Ooh. I'm glad I'm not Max Browning, I'm telling you. Good. During Wolford Pride, Whitney made t-shirts which had a rainbow and what slogan on them? This might be a good opportunity to say that if you like Ballon t-shirts, you should check out our merch store. Go to bit.ly/Wolford merch. And we have Ballon t-shirts and all kinds of stuff on there. Very good. Good. So, answers. Everyone's saying gay as. Don't let Ben Mitchell near your fiance. Gay as. Wolford Pride, question mark. Was it a drag queen? Because there was a drag queen. It wasn't, no. Callum wore it too well. He did. And you got it right as well. It was gay as. Lovely. Next question. Who shared a prison... You can see the question, just do the answer. Do you want Ben to do this? I think Ben should do this.
I'll read one question.
Go on, here we go. Ben's going to do this next question.
Hello everyone. Who shared a prison cell with Luke Browning, starting the Wolford development storyline in 2017? Who was it?
Who could it be? Pass me my
Who
tea.
was lucky enough to share a prison cell with Luke Browning?
I know. I wouldn't mind sharing a prison cell with Luke Browning. You gonna read out some of the
answers?
some of what people have been messaging.
I can't bloody see it.
Callum's
it's
a fan
there.
model of them shirts. Does anyone know if they are doing another Pride episode this year? It's very unlikely.
No, there's no Pride this year. It's
They're
been
not filming.
cancelled. Max. Silky smooth radio tones. That's my voice, yes. My Verabra is very good. I have a 5-octave range, you see. Deirdre?
Deirdre Rashid. That's from Coronation Street.
Nah,
Nah, mate. Nah.
not for me.
She went into prison for she got done for fraud, didn't she? Because she was together with that Thai salesman.
Paul. What?
You knocked my tea. Right, Ben's gone now.
Paul.
It's Paul from S Club. Sorry, you've got me back now, I'm afraid. The answer is it is Max Branning. I think you all got that. And Max Branning is Trash Sydney. You're 100% correct. Question 3. How was Shirley Carter embarrassed when she visited Fiona Tosh McIntosh at her place of work? How was Shirley Carter embarrassed when she visited Fiona Tosh McIntosh at her place of work? Again, a little shameless plug. If you guys want to hear an interview with the actress who played Tosh, we did an interview with her about a year ago. And it's on our podcast, on all good podcast apps, and also on the YouTube channel. So if you're subscribed, you can look at them, and Ben will give you which one of us is always complaining? It's Ben, the one who's just been on. I mean I think I moan too, but Ben's been one who's moaned the most recently, has had a few opinions he's happily shared on the podcast. How was Shirley Carter embarrassed when she visited Tina's girlfriend, Fiona Tosh McIntosh, at her place of work? What did Tosh do to her? There we go. There you go. You're all getting it there now. Sydney said sprayed by water. Quality Dan says she got drenched. You are pretty much spot on with that, because the answer is that she got sprayed by the fire hose, because obviously she was a fire assistant. What is life without moaning? Ben wouldn't know. Next question. Question 4. How are Pam and Les related to Paul Coker? How are Pam and Les related to Paul Coker? Each one of these is worth a point. If you don't know, give it a stab in the dark. How was Paul and Les related to Paul Coker? Ben's moaning is that someone's highlight.
Good.
Here we go. They're yeah, you can have either or those people getting the question right. I think you all know now. Go through them. Marcus says grandma and granddad. Charlie's back. Amina says grandparents or their grandson. Yep, that's all good. His grandparents is Kyra Hayes. Annie Mae says grandparents. Stefan says grandson. Would accept that. Either or really. I would accept both of those. But the answer I've put on here is grandparents. But if you want to say grandson to them, that's not a problem either. That's good enough for me. That's another point for you. Next question. Who was Della Alexander's boyfriend and business partner before she came out by being caught in bed with her girlfriend Binny Roberts in 1994? The clue there is the year, 1994. So if you're watching Classic EastEnders at the moment, I'll give you a little clue. One of the characters that's returned could possibly be the answer. That's a big clue, actually. In classic EastEnders, not currently, not the current one, the one that they broadcast on the drama channel. So, who was Della Alexander's boyfriend and business partner before she came out by being caught in bed with her girlfriend Binny Roberts in 1994? As I say, a bit of a clue is 94 there. Think of the characters that are in classic EastEnders at the moment, and that might give you the answer. I've got time to quickly get another picture up, I wonder. I'm doing a very bad job at this. How are you guys getting on? Michelle Gale, think of someone who's very closely linked to Michelle Gale's character. Sydney Dunphy, give yourself a good pat on the back. It is Steve Elliott, the rogue who was horrible to old Hattie, went off on the cruise ship after she found out she was pregnant and left her. Come back just recently to try to get Hattie back and is already in his naughty ways, to put it mildly. Next question. Which character does this man marry in 2016? Which character does this man marry in 2016? Don't need the character's name, just the man he marries. Got to stay in short. Which man does this man marry in 2016? While you're all having a little think, I'm going to try to get another picture up. Ready for in a minute. Goodness, all go. It's raining outside.
Never seen that man before in my life.
He's at shall I give you a clue?
Is it Dot's house?
Yes. So she's at Dot's
I know
house.
who it is.
He's at Dot's house. The actor is a lord now, you're quite right. The guy, the answer to this question.
Yours is young husband.
Yeah, lucky him. Dun, dun, dun. I can hear the music quietly playing in the background. Which character does this man marry in 2016? He marries Colin Russell. The character's name in the picture is Eddie Sung. He basically goes to Dot's house. He finds Dot in the laundrette and goes to her house to try to get her to come along to
Gay wedding.
Absolutely, to the gay wedding.
None of that.
Yeah, it's filthy. Filthy. Right, next question. Who calls Derek Harkinson queer after Derek confronts the troubled teenager for stealing a magazine at the minute mark? Who calls Derek Harkinson queer after Derek confronts the troubled teenager for stealing a magazine at the minute mark? Well done to everyone who said Colin on the last question, by the way. That's correct. Give yourself a point. Well done. I'll tell you what, I'm going to quickly put up another social picture. I'm going to have to put it over the comments, though, just so it doesn't get in the way of the questions. Oh, no, I'm not. Not doing that at all. Okay, well, once I've given the answer to this, I'll get that picture up. A few more seconds left. Who calls Derek Harkinson queer after Derek confronts the troubled teenager for stealing a magazine at the minute mark? Again, the clue there is troubled teenager. Had quite a hard. I don't think Patrick's a teenager, Stefan. Well, if he was, he's not showing it very well. Right, here we go then. So, who calls Derek queer? And the answer is actually Keegan. Keegan Baker did. Martin does actually call a character an offensive name. It was the Doctor that was introduced in the early 2000s, who's played by Jimmy Mystery. So you might have been getting that confused, perhaps. Not too sure. But well done to anyone who said Keegan Baker. Next question, and it's the final question of the game. On Thursday, the 6th of June, 2019, Mick Carter was given tickets from a bus driver named Terry for which popular 90s band? And it's not S Club 7. On Thursday, 6th of June, 2019, Mick Carter was given tickets from a bus driver named Terry for which popular band? Last question of the game. thank you for everyone who's joined in. I've said that a few times, but I am honestly overwhelmed by the people who's joined in today. It's been really great, so thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. This includes, I'm so sorry that this includes Ashley McDougall, who sent this brilliant picture. Oh, not that.
Sure, you're wet.
He sent this brilliant picture of her dog basically getting settled down before she starts playing the game. There we go, that's better. Put over my ugly mug. Hopefully helped you out there, Ashley, and gave you some of the answers to your questions. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you to everyone who sent in messages to us. As I say, you can get in touch with us. I'll give you details of how you can find us on social media at the end. But let's just finish off this quiz with the final question. So on Thursday, the 6th of June, 2019, Mick Carter was given tickets from a bus driver named Terry for which popular 90s band? You all knew it. Of course it was the Spice Girls. Yeah, they all went off together. Linda, Mick, Tina, Shirley, all dressed up as different Spice Girls. And joined in. Thank you to everyone who got that right. Melina, Kai, Abby, Honey, Cara, Amina, Amy May, Navid. And again, thank you all for joining in and playing the game and joining in with us. As we always finish, let us know what your final score was. The total score is 31 because you've got 30 questions or 30 possible points, but also Ben was giving away a free point to anyone who subscribed to our channel tonight. So if you did subscribe to the channel, give yourself an extra point. And let us know quickly on the comments how you got on and what you got out of 30. Please, while you're all totaling up your scores, just to remind you, you can get in touch with us on all the different social medias. We're on Twitter, which is @Wolford Weekly, Instagram, which is also @Wolford Weekly, and also we have a Facebook group, which, as I say on the podcast every week, is a fantastic community where we all chat about the episodes after they've been aired, and also all kinds of stuff that we share with one another. Just search Wolford Weekly Podcast on your Facebook search and then click to join. And we will be accepting you with open arms, no doubt. And if you enjoyed the quiz, don't forget to put out a tweet to let everyone know that you joined in, and don't forget to put the hashtag #QueenVicPubQuiz, just so they all know what you did. So scores quickly coming through. Stefan got 28, Jack got 23, Quality Dan got 27. These are really high scores, guys. Well done. EastEnders Cast got 25, Honey got 24, Mina got 24, Sydney Dunphy got 23, Cooch Samus got 20, Ace. Hello, Ace. I will remember that now. It's there. It's in there. Chloe Butler got 13. Hojack 00 got 25 out of 31. EastEnders Cast got 26. Well done. Kai got 30. Hey, Kai, if you subscribe, you get an extra point and you got a perfect score. Abby got 19. Don't say only 19, Abby. 19's damn good. Simone got 22. Shauna got 14. And Ruby Walker also got 30. As I say, Ruby, the same applies. Give yourself a subscribe on our channel and you get 31 points. And you get a perfect score on there. Great. We're actually just about to run out of time, so I will say goodbye to you all. Thank you, as always, for joining in. It's always a pleasure to have you all joining in. If you have any ideas for any quiz questions we can do maybe on another time, then just get in touch with us on all the social medias that I mentioned earlier. And as always, stay safe, look after one another, and we shall speak to you and hopefully speak to you all again very, very soon. Take care, guys. Speak to you all soon. Bye.